The federal government shutdown will make for a financial struggle, but the political fight is pretty compelling as well. Joining us now, political analyst Neal Milner, to look into the inside of what this means for each of the political parties. Now, right now, Congress at a big approval rating of about 10%.
Well, that's right. The real question is not who's doing what at this stage, but whether it makes any difference. Congress has had its terrible ratings, surprisingly bad ratings, even for Congress, for a long time. The Republicans, according to the polls, are more likely to be held responsible for this. But that doesn't mean very much right now, because there are no elections and because there's no potential presidential candidate from the Republican Party that has become a front runner. There are other places, though, that I think it's important to understand, one of which is that there's a whole group of people who think that they will benefit, a whole group of Republicans that think they'll benefit from this. The Tea Party Republicans are in districts that strongly support them, and there's no indication that they're going to change their mind. The real important place where we're going to watch, and it's not going to happen right now, is going to be on the contested seats in the 2014 congressional seat. The Republicans are likely to do well, but whether they do as well or worse than they had planned to, than they thought they were going to do, really depends on the outcome of this. This could be a very unprecedented set of circumstances where things that I've said now could change dramatically if this thing isn't worked out.
How does this tie in with the effectiveness of the president and the battles that he's going through as he continues on?
Well, it's the same problem that he's had all the way along the line, locked-in partisanship, the inability to get around it. The one step, though, that's likely to happen is that Obamacare, the Health Care Act, goes forward. And that is very important to both the Democrats. And this is really the last chance, the last realistic chance that the Republicans have to stop it, because if it goes forward now, it becomes a social program that develops a life on its own with flaws and with problems that over time people will get adjusted to. Two-thirds of people say they're going to buy health insurance rather than pay the penalty. So I think that's the situation. But this is really Obama's problem in a nutshell. There's nothing really different about this except that it's more serious.
All right. Thank you very much, Neal. We'll have to just wait and see as the clock ticks on and see when this gets over with. All right. Thank you very much, Neal Milner.